Hello everyone, welcome to the live class. So guys, today in this session we are going to discuss some of the very important questions and some very important points. Excuse me. So I hope today's session will help you all to make a good command on the topic Laplace transform. So let's start the discussion, and if there is anyone who is having any doubt in the discussion which we have done in our previous sessions, you can tell me about it and we will discuss those points, or initially I will clear those points, then we will start the further discussion. So if there is any doubt, you can just let me know about it. Uh, and also guys, before this session, we have already conducted one more session of Laplace transform. Okay, so which was the part 1, and in which I have shown you like different important expressions and the formula of Laplace transform. Today we are going to take some questions from previous years. Excuse me. So guys, if you are having any doubts, you can please let me know about it. Excuse me. So guys, our first question is from previous year CSIR net exam, and along with this question I will also let you know about the concept of the question and the formula used in this question. Clear? So this is something related to a particular kind of function, and what kind of function is involved in this particular question we will discuss about it. And along with that, there are few points where there are chances that students can make mistake when they solve this kind of question. So I will also let you know about those points where there are great chances that any student can make mistake. So let's start the discussion about this question initially. The question is the graph of the function fx is equal to 1 0 for 1 for this range and 0 for clear. Next, where now the graph they have shown us, okay, I will just make that graph as well. So you need to find the Laplace transform of fx. Clear? This exactly is the question given to us. Now the graph has been given in this form, which is Done. And it's like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clear? Now guys, in this case, the options which have been given to us, excuse me. Clear? So guys, now what we need to do in this case, first of all, if we will get to know about this thing, that what kind of function it is, it will become easy for you. And let me know, will it be easy when you will do it with the just basic formula of Laplace transform? What do you think? Will it be easy for you to solve it with the basic formula of Laplace transform? Excuse me guys. I think no. Clear? Because there, if you will write it in the form of the just the basic formula, or when you will just put it there, you will get so many terms in that series. Clear? And which will be an infinite series, and different terms will be there. So that's going to be a complicated task if you will do it with the basic formula of Laplace transform, which is integration from 0 to t e to the power minus st ft dt. Clear? Now, next thing is, if I'm going to talk about the another thing, what is that? Here guys, whenever you are writing the Laplace transform formula, please be careful about the integration limits, e to the power st present there or e to the power minus st present there. Clear? So that discussion I've already done with you in our previous class. Clear? So that should be clear to everyone. Now guys, if I'm going to talk about the next thing, this function, if you are going to observe, they have given you the different values of n. Clear? So when you will put n is equal to 0, what will happen in that case? I'm going to write the different excuse me, different values here. So that's going to be, for x lying between 0 to 1, the value of the function is 1. And when I'm considering n is equal to 0, I also need to put n is equal to 0 here, 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 like everywhere wherever n is present, I need to put n is equal to 0. Clear? So in this case, what will happen? It will become 1 to 2 for the second one. Clear? For the second range, it will become 1 to 2. Clear? Then again, if I'm going to talk about the first one, it will become 2 to 3 when I will talk about for n is equal to 1. Clear? This was for n is equal to 0. These ranges we were getting, these reasons we were getting for n is equal to 1, but you will get 2 ones are 2, and then 2 ones are 2 plus 1, 3. So 2 to 3 first, and the second one will become 3 to 4. Clear? When you will put n is equal to 1. Now the point is, you can see the value of the function was 1 initially for the range 0 to 1. Then the value of the function was 0 for the range 1 to 2. Then the value of the function was 1 for the range 2 to 3. Then the value of the function was 0 for the range 3 to 4. Clear? So that means the function is repeating itself. And also in the graph, you can observe the same thing. 0 to 1, the value of the function is 1. Clear? Then 1 to 2, it is 0. Then 2 to 3, it's 1. Then 3 to 4, it's 0. Then 4 to 5, it's 1. Then again, it will repeat. Clear? If you will put the values here, it will just do the repetition. That means it is a kind of periodic function because it is repeating itself in the equal intervals. Clear? So it is a periodic function. Anytime if the periodic function will be given to you, what you need to do? There is a separate formula for the periodic function. Let me just show you the rest of the formulae which we were discussing yesterday, and there are like many more. Clear? So from there you will get it clearly that what formula you are going to use for the Laplace transform and how you will use it. Clear? So let's have a look at the rest of the formulae. These formulae I have already discussed with you. The main formula of Laplace transform also we have discussed yesterday in our previous session. Very good, Uttarakhand Almora. I will do the discussion about that. Clear? Now, guys, I'm just going to show you for the shifting that periodic function initially. But before that, also let me show you the different situations. Have a look at this. If you already know the Laplace transform of ft or fx, which is equal to fs. Clear? and you want to find the Laplace transform of gt, which is another function, okay, which you can consider in this way, that's ft minus a. You can write ft as ft minus a for t greater than a, and when t is lying between 0 to a, okay, its value is 0. So for this kind of function, if you want to find the Laplace transform, okay, that is for gt, it will be equal to e to the power minus as fs. Clear? Next, if I'm going to talk about the next one, which is the Laplace transform of the derivatives. So in that case, what happened? Whenever we will also talk about the periodic function, but step by step I'm just showing you more formulae also. See, the Laplace transform of the derivatives, sometimes they can give you, okay, find the Laplace transform of d by dt of some expression of t. Clear? So in that case, like, that is the function of t given to you, for which you need to find the Laplace transform of the function's derivative. Clear? So the formula is s excuse me, s into Laplace transform of ft minus f0. Clear? If more order derivative will be given to you, you just need to consider this one and just write the expression easily in the exactly same manner, just by putting that particular value of n, depending on this thing, that what order derivative is given to you. Clear? Next, if I'm going to talk about the next one, which is Laplace transform of integral. That means anytime if the function which is given to you, okay, that is not directly given to you, it is given to you in such a way that Laplace transform you need to find for the integration of that particular function. So if you want to find the Laplace transform of integration from 0 to t ft dt, the formula will be 1 upon s fs, where fs is the Laplace transform of ft only. Clear? So that's again going to make the things easy and simple for you, and that's how you will easily be able to get the answer for any question of this kind. Clear? Next, if I'm going to talk about the next important expression, which is like even the most expected one. Clear? You can expect the questions based on the next particular formula in the exam. So what is that? That is t into ft. If the t or just t square or t cube or any power, integer power of t is given to you, which has been multiplied with the function of t, as you can see here, t to the power n into ft, that will be like, if you want to find the Laplace transform of this one, that will be equal to minus 1 to the power n dn over dsn and fs. What is fs here? That's excuse me, that is the Laplace transform of function, that is ft. Clear? Its Laplace transform is equal to fs. So that's how you are just going to get it. Clear? And all these formulas should be clear to all the students, so that anytime if you are going to solve any question, you should easily be able to relate it, that okay, this is what has been given or what has been shown. Clear? And that's what you need to find. Clear? Next, even one case was when the multiplication of t is given with the function. The other case is when the function has been divided by t. Clear? So in this case, what will happen? The Laplace transform of function of any like function of t will be equal to fs. If this is the case, then the Laplace transform of 1 upon t ft will be equal to integration from s to infinity fs ds. Okay, so guys, next we are having the unit step function. If I'm going to talk about the unit step function, that is ut minus a is equal to 0 and 1. So unit step means we are just going to take one particular step at one time. Clear? We are not taking so many steps, we are just going to take one particular step at a time. Clear? So in that case, you can see that if it is ut minus a, that means t minus a is given to you. Clear? So that means the reference point which you are taking is a. So when you are talking about t value less than a and t value greater than equal to a, in that case what will happen? Only two possible values of function you are having. That's like for t less than a it was 0, for t greater than a it was 1. So I'm just going to make it like here, so that you all will be able to see it properly, and you will get like, okay, how we draw the unit step functions graph and what kind of function is known as unit step. So you can see it's just a step, a single step, unit step. Clear? And after that, it's not mentioned here that it's going to become 0 back. Clear? No. So that means it is completely a unit step function, and that's how you can just define any unit step function. Okay, now the point is, okay, we know about the unit step function, but what next? If I'm going to ask about the Laplace transform of unit step function, if Laplace transform of ut minus a you want to find, that will be equal to e to the power minus as upon s. So this is the formula, clear, for the Laplace transform of unit step function. Next, if we are going to talk about the second shifting property, what is that, guys? If you know the Laplace transform of any function, that's Laplace transform of ft, which is equal to fs, then the Laplace transform of ft minus a with the unit step function ut minus a, if this is given to you, then it will be equal to e to the power minus as and fs. Clear? So directly you can just consider it and you can just write it, the expression I have written here. If the function like this ft minus a has been given to you, clear, the function of t minus a which has been multiplied with the unit step function. Unit step function can has like the two particular values as I have shown you for the like graph of unit step function and the when we have discussed about it. So you will get the answer of this kind, that is e to the power minus as fs. Clear? Next, if I'm going to talk about the periodic functions, Laplace transform. Now again, this is something which is very important. Like one case we have discussed when the t has been multiplied with the function and the function has been divided by t. Those two are also very important and the rest the basic ones. Clear? They are also very important. But the periodic function based questions also you can expect in the exam and they are kind of most expected questions. So periodic functions Laplace transform if you want to find, that will be integration from 0 to capital T e to the power minus st ft dt and upon 1 minus e to the power minus st. When you will do it with this formula, it's going to make the things easy and simple for you, clear, and you will not have to solve it with the series or just with the only basic formula. No, you can directly solve it by using the periodic function of Laplace transform. Clear? Next, if you want to find the Laplace transform of Dirac delta function, then it will be equal to e to the power minus as. If you want to find the Laplace transform of del t minus a, that will be equal to e to the power minus as. Now let's go back to our question. So guys, our question was basically this one, which is the graph of the function fx is equal to 1 and 0, like for the values of the function which can be 1 or 0 depending on the different range. Clear? And the n values which are possible in this case are 0, 1, 2 and so on too. So you need to find the Laplace transform of this function. Clear? In this case, we have already discussed this thing that it is a function which is periodic function. But the point is, what is the period of this function? Can you please let me know? According to you, what will be the period of this function? Is it 1 or is it 2? Excuse me. The period of this function is 1 or 2. That's the main thing about this question and for the periodic function as well. So if you are getting to know about it, please let me know. Clear? And if you are not getting it, it's okay, I will let you know. Clear? So guys, basically if I am going to talk about the period of this function, it will be 2. Why? Because if you are looking at this particular point 0, clear? At x is equal to 0, the value of the function has become 1. It has just become 1. Clear? Then when it is repeating itself, then again at what value of x, its value will become 1 at 2. Okay, so 2 minus 0 will be 2. So what is the period of this function? That's 2. Clear? And what is the formula to find the periodic function's Laplace transform? That is integration from 0 to capital T e to the power minus st ft and dt upon 1 minus e to the power minus st. Clear? So let's have a look at the question once again and let's solve it completely. Laplace transform of fx, which is a periodic function given to us, will be 1 upon 1 minus e to the power minus st integration e to the power minus st ft and dt. Have a look at this thing. When I am writing e to the power minus st here, I am writing small t. Clear? And when I am writing it here, it's capital T. And the limits of integration will be from 0 to capital T. Excuse me, where t is the period of the function. And in this particular question, what is the period of the function? That's 2. Clear? Because the function is repeating itself in the equal interval, that's 2. Clear? Excuse me, guys. What are the values of the function? Are they same in the range 0 to 2 completely? No. As I have written it for n is equal to 0, you are getting the first range 0 to 1, then the second one from 1 to 2. Clear? So 0 to 1, then 1 to 2. Clear? So 0 to 1 the value of the function is 1, but 1 to 2 the value of the function will be 0. Even you can observe it from the graph. 0 to 1 here, okay, the value of the function is 1. 1 to 2, the value of the function is 0. Can I write it in this way? Yes. How? It's going to be a square minus b square. So a will be 1, b will be e to the power minus s. So it will become a plus b into a minus b. Clear? That's how I have written that term in this particular manner. 0 to 1, the value of the function is 1. Clear? And 1 to 2, the value of the function is 0. Clear? So that's how we are getting it, and the second term will become equal to 0 directly. Clear? So you will just have this thing here. Just by simplifying it, solving it, easily you can get the answer now. So what you will get after doing its integration? You will get e to the power minus st upon minus s. Then put the limits 0 to 1. Clear? So when you will put these limits here, what you will get, and this term will remain same, that is clear. Next, if I am going to talk about the limits, when we will put the upper limit first, we will get e to the power minus s, clear, and minus e to the power minus s into 0, clear. So that's going to be just 1, and upon minus s, clear. And now next thing is, you are also having the terms which are e to the power 1 minus e to the power minus s and 1 plus e to the power minus s. With this negative sign, what you can do, you can write the numerator as 1 minus e to the power minus s, okay, and that term will get cancelled out with this one, and you will just get 1 upon s into 1 plus e to the power minus s, 1 upon s into 1 plus e to the power minus s, which is going to be our final answer. And the final answer, or the correct answer, is option C. Is that fine? Okay, I hope that now you are getting to know about this thing, that how you are going to apply the concepts in the exam, okay, in different questions. So this was the question from the previous year's CSIR net exam, and from the year December 2011. Clear? If anybody wants to check, you can. Okay, and the question was related to periodic function. Now guys, if you are having any doubts at any point which I have discussed till now for solving this question, or for like during the discussion, whatever during the complete discussion, whatever topics or the points we have discussed, if there is any doubt, let me know. If everything is clear, that's very good. Now guys, I'm just going to take a little time and let you know about the Unacademy Plus subscription, and then we will do our next question from again the previous years. So if I'm going to talk about the Unacademy Plus subscription, I hope most of you are familiar with this thing, that by taking the Unacademy Plus subscription, you all can get so many benefits, like you will be able to attend the well-structured and the well-planned courses. Clear? For your best preparation, all these courses will be helpful for you, and the weekly quizzes, doubt clearing sessions. Also guys, the PDFs of important notes will be available to you. Along with all these things, you will also be able to participate in the mock test, which will help you to analyze your own preparation. Clear? Also, when you are just going to observe the new questions, how you are going to tackle them, how you are going to apply the concepts in those questions. So everything like this will get clear, okay, with the mock test, weekly quizzes. And when you will take the Unacademy Plus subscription, you will get the guidance by all the top educators we are having on Unacademy Plus for your exam preparation. Along with this guys, the recordings of the live classes will also be available to you. Clear? And Once when you are taking the subscription, you will attend the live classes by all the top educators. With all these benefits, there is one more benefit, that is by using the referral code Anjali Arora, okay, or even there is one more referral code, I'm going to write it here, that's AnjaliALive. So you can use any one of the referral codes and you can get the 10% discount in the total subscription amount. The another one is Anjali A Live. Clear, no space in between, okay, and just they have been written together. So AnjaliALive, this is another referral code, or you can even use Anjali Arora. Apply them and get the 10% discount in the total subscription amount. In January, guys, there are so many courses which have just started or which are just going to start, okay. So if you want to attend the live classes by all the top educators for all these important courses, you can take the plus subscription. Now the next thing is, what are the steps to take the subscription? So initially you just need to download the Unacademy learning app. After downloading the Unacademy learning app and log into the app, you need to select the goal. Like if you are preparing for CSIR net physics exam, your goal will be CSIR UGC net, and after that just click on these three lines present at the left side corner, okay. So guys, after this what will happen when you will click on these three lines, after that just click on plus. After clicking on plus, you will get subscription written there. Click on get subscription and just follow the further steps, and you will get the place to write the referral code. There you can write this referral code. Right now guys, the main courses which are going on, like there are so many, even if you will check the previous live sessions I have conducted on this channel, which is Unacademy Live CSIR UGC net, you will get to know about it, like the courses, the ongoing courses and all those important courses. Let me just show you just now. The Just a second guys. Have a look at this. These are the courses, okay, which are just recently started, or some of the courses will start now, clear, in January. So guys, if you want to attend the live classes of all these courses by all the top educators, you can take the subscription. All the other information also I have shared here, and the other referral code, that is AnjaliALive, I've already mentioned that one, or the Anjali Arora, whatever you want to use, okay, you can use and apply it and get the 10% discount in the total subscription amount. There is one more thing guys, this is the schedule for the special classes in January which we are going to conduct, clear. So after this class at 10 a.m. we will have the special class on 16th January, then 17th, okay. After these classes on 20th, 21st and 22nd January, and also whenever in the like these dates we are having the special classes, on the same dates we are also having the live sessions on this channel, which is Unacademy Live CSIR UGC net, clear, at 8:30 a.m. So guys, in this way you can attend the live classes at both the places, okay, at 8:30 a.m. here on this YouTube channel and at 10 a.m. on Unacademy, these special classes for which you just need to do the free registration, clear. Now guys, let's continue the discussion and let's talk about our next important question from the topic Laplace transform. If you are having any doubt in any of the points which we have discussed till now, you can let me know about it. Hello Amartya, and very good morning Sunil. Now guys, let's talk about the next question. That, and when we do the previous year questions, exactly what we get to know about this thing, that what kind of questions we can expect in our upcoming exams, or from this topic what kind of questions are very important, okay. So all that information we get when we do the previous year questions, and that's why it is important, because then only you can get the exact idea. And you can let me know if there is any doubt in the discussion which we have done till now, okay. Basically, if you will observe the questions which have been asked in the previous years, okay, they are quite easy from this topic. Like the first one I have discussed, that was somewhere related to the formula I have shown you, or we have discussed already. Like the unit step function, Dirac delta functions, Laplace transform, All these are a little bit different but important. So you all should know about them. You all should prepare all these formulae. And once you will prepare them, whatever type of question you will get from this topic, okay, you will easily be able to solve it. Now our next question is this one. Again from previous year CSIR net exam. And guys, the previous classes which I have conducted on this channel, if you have not watched them or you have not attended them, you can watch their recordings. Okay, in the playlist section also you will get all those videos. You can just check physical science with Anjali Arora. In that playlist you will get all those videos, or even directly in the video sections you can check. Guys, please try it once and let me know if you are getting the answer for this question. And if there will be any difficulty, I will discuss. Excuse me. So let me know once you are getting it clear, and if not even you want me to start the discussion, you can also tell me that thing. Very good, Uttarakhand Almora. Yes, Krishna. Very good, Sunil. Okay. Now, guys, basically what is going to be the approach for solving this question? The question is from previous years. Clear? So we are getting the idea that, okay, this kind of question can be there in our upcoming exam. The previous question which we have done, that was also from the previous years. Clear? Now, in this case, is this a periodic function? Can anybody let me know, according to you, is it a periodic function or not? Is it periodic or not? Just yes or no you need to write, or even you can write y or n. So the question is the Laplace transform of this particular function for which the value is small t upon capital T for t lying between 0 to capital T and 1 for t greater than capital T. Okay, very good Uttarakhand Almora, very good Shashank, very good Mehakdeep, very good Sunil. Okay, so some of the students or most of the students are saying no, but some of the students are also saying yes. Let's talk about it, guys, because initially you should have a clear idea about this thing, whether it is a periodic function or not. Because once you will identify the type of function, then it will become possible or easy for you to get to know about the formula to be used. Clear? So the identification of the function is must. Now, if I'm going to talk about this one, is this value repeating itself? Is this like there is a particular period कि उसके बाद में ये वैल्यू रिपीट होगी? क्या ऐसा हो रहा है? नहीं हो रहा. ठीक है, इसमें क्या दिया आपको देखिए, 0 से t के बीच में for the small t. If I'm saying this is the function of t which I will represent here, and this is the t line or t axis, then small t lying between 0 to capital T. 0, if this is t, the value of the function will be small t upon capital T. In this reason, the value of the function will be small t upon capital T. Clear? That means it's just a kind of mx form. Clear? Y is equal to mx form. That means I should draw it like this, the line like this, okay, where the slope will be 1 upon capital T. So we don't know about its numerical value, so we can just directly draw it in this manner right now. Or even if you don't want to draw, don't draw, but let yourself know that yeah, this is the value of the function. Clear? Next thing, for t greater than capital T, its value is 1. So that means if I want to draw it properly, I will get it like this. 1 upon t, if some value of 1 upon t is there, then the value of the function for small t greater than capital T will be like this, because it's 1. The value of the function will remain 1 now. For small capital T, small t greater than capital T. That means greater means what? Till infinity. Okay. Is this a periodic function? Is it again going to be like in the form small t upon capital T then again 1? क्या रिपीटेशन होगा? नहीं होगा. तो क्या ये periodic function है? नहीं है. ठीक है? So it is not a periodic function, it's just a normal function. Now when it is a normal function, how we can just find its Laplace transform? So guys, we know the just basic formula to find the Laplace transform of any function ft, which is integration from 0 to infinity e to the power minus st ft and dt. Clear? This is the basic formula. As per our question, when t small t is lying between 0 to capital T, the value of the function is small t upon capital T. Okay, plus integration from t to infinity is 1. So that means the value of the function in this range is 1. You just need to do one thing, that solve the first part of the integration by using the product rule of like solving the integration, and consider this as first and this as second. Okay, and just simply solve it. So when you will do it, this integration, clear, and this integration, the answer which you will get for this question after solving it will match, after doing that just integration, the normal integration. Clear? So your final answer will match with option B. Clear? That was the approach for solving this question. And the main thing is what kind of function is given to you. That's very important for everyone to know. Clear? So let me know, is this clear to everyone now, the exact approach, how we are solving it, what are steps you need to take, and everything. Still, if there is any doubt, please let me know about it. Is that clear? And also guys, if you are someone who find like, oh, I need to work on the integration part because I don't know the basic formulae. Clear? So that means you should work on it just now, because once you will just have so many syllabus to cover. Okay, right now even you are having so much syllabus to cover, but the thing is, initially if you will make the basics strong, then you will not face too much difficulty when you will solve the questions. So try to avoid these difficulties which you can easily overcome, or on which you can easily work. Okay. Okay, that's very good guys. Now next question is here. Again from previous years, but this time it's going to be from GATE physics exam. Initially, you all will let me know whether it is periodic function or not. Just a second guys. No, okay, that's correct, guys. It's not a periodic function. It's just a simple function. Clear? So if I'm going to talk about fx, so it's going to be like the value of the function is 0 for x less than 3. Clear? So that means if we are going to plot the graph and if it is fx, okay, and this is x, so till 0 to 3 point, the value of the function is 0. Okay? And if I'm going to talk about x greater than equal to 3, its value is x minus 3. Clear? Now this is going to be the case. In this case, what we need to do to solve it, we just need to use the basic formula of Laplace transform, according to which I just need to write the integration from 3 to infinity. Because I know 0 to 3, I will get the value of the function 0. I don't even need to write that. In the exam, you need to know that how and where it is possible for you to save the time. And at those places, you all can easily save your time. Okay. So that's how we have taken a little step here, that we are not writing the first term because it's not going to give anything to us. It will just become 0. I should write Sx now because it's like x function of x is given, so I should write Sx. Okay, so just by solving this one, you will easily be able to get the answer for this integration. And what answer you will get, just let me know if you are getting any one, and if there will be any difficulty, we'll talk about it. So just consider this one as the first term and this one as the second term. Clear? And after this, what you need to do the integration normally and find your answer. हो जाएगा solve? Okay, that's good. And the correct answer which will be correct will be option D. ठीक है? So guys, your final answer will be option D, which will be the correct answer. Along with this, there is one more thing. What is that? The thing is that when you will do the integration, and if you are not doing it just now, do it later on and just think or just get to know about it. Is there any point where you are facing any difficulty in solving this integration? If yes, work on it and find the answer. ठीक है? एक्सक्यूज मी गाइस. क्लियर? तो आप इंटीग्रेशन से बचिए मत अभी कि नहीं अभी नहीं कर रहे बाद में करेंगे. No, you need to work on it because in the exam you have to solve it completely. Clear? So do it completely, and if you think like you have forgot the basic formula of integration or something like that, please work on it. Please revise or recall that once so that you will not face any difficulty in this. Clear? So I hope that the approach is clear to everyone, but still if there is any doubt, what you need to do is just need to tell me about it. Let's talk about our next question from Laplace Transform. Excuse me, guys. Guys, okay, let's talk about the formula I have already shared with you. Clear? So do you know what is going to be the Laplace transform of this one? And how? You know it? If yes, that's good. But you know how it's going to be that. Because sometimes it may be the case that we are not sure about the exact formula. So we need to solve it. We need to show that कि okay, यहाँ पर ये ऐसा करके आएगा. Dirac delta function, ठीक है? Now the point is, what is its Laplace transform? Amartya, is everything all right or is there any doubt? Okay, it's Laplace transform of Dirac delta function. Done. Now guys, what will be the Laplace transform of this Dirac delta function? That's what I'm asking to you. No answer till now. I'm waiting. Excuse me. Yeah, very good, Joel. That's very good. What about others, guys? Is it okay? Whatever Joel has mentioned, are you just saying the same thing or do you want to say the same? Clear? Okay, the point is how we get it. It's correct, Joel. Now, if you're going to observe here, guys, here from this particular expression, you will get what? If you will equate it with 0, I think, is it visible clearly? This is a formula, Shashank, that's right. But sometimes you may have to work on the Dirac delta function with other function as well. Clear? So right now it's with just exponential, so we are talking about it कि अच्छा ये हो गया ठीक है लेकिन यहाँ से आपका और concept भी clear होता है. So what is that? See. And I'm talking about that situation. Let's say if you're not so much sure about it, कि yeah, exactly this is the formula, then what you will do? So here it is what? It is fx, the function of x. Clear? And it is what? It is the Dirac delta function. Done. Now guys, if from the Dirac delta function, if you will equate it with 0, the x minus a, what you will get? X is equal to a. Clear? And if I'm going to ask you, what will be the final answer for this integration? You know, if a is lying between 0 to a, infinity, will a lie between 0 to infinity? Yes, there are greater chances. That is, it is just showing us the positive value. So it will be equal to fa. Okay, that means e to the power minus sa. Clear? And that's how we got this like expression or the formula. Is that fine? And that's the complete procedure or the steps I have shown you now. Done? Clear? Is that clear now? The complete procedure and the steps and everything. Clear? Now guys, after this session and the previous session which we have conducted on the Laplace transform, you all can easily solve any question based on Laplace transform. Clear? So you can try any question from the previous years. Okay, one more thing. If I'm going to talk about the inverse Laplace transform, it will be easy for you to yeah, yes, Mac. Okay. Now guys, the point is if we want to get the inverse Laplace transform of any function, basically we find the inverse Laplace transform of function of s. Clear? Like we find the Laplace transform of function of t or function of x, but we find the inverse Laplace transform of function of s. Okay, as you can see it here. But the point is, do we need to put the extra efforts to memorize the inverse Laplace transform formula? No guys, you don't need to put the extra efforts for that. Even if you are familiar with the Laplace transform formula, I'm just going to show you that once. Okay, then what do you need to do? Just take this Laplace transform on the other side. It will become L inverse 1 upon s, which will give you the value 1. L inverse factorial n upon s to the power n plus 1, that will be t to the power n. L inverse 1 upon s minus a, that will be e to the power at. L inverse s upon s square plus a square, that will be cos at. So inverse Laplace transform we find for the function of s, and we can directly write it. So we don't need to put the extra efforts for that. But okay, what will be the inverse Laplace transform for this particular function or that particular function? Okay. But still, when you will do any question and you will face any difficulty in either of the Laplace transform or inverse Laplace transform, you can let me know about it. Clear? And I'm just going to show you some formulae just now. If you are having any doubt in any one of these formulae, please let me know. Because for solving the questions easily and in less time for the Laplace transform topic, it's important that everybody should know about these formulae. हाँ यस बैक प्रोबेबिलिटी के लिए भी क्लास शेड्यूल करते हैं ठीक है. अभी आपकी जनवरी के मंथ का क्लासेस जो है ना वो फाइनलाइज हो चुकी हैं कि कौन कौन सी क्लासेस होंगी. सो आई विल जस्ट ट्राई टू take the probability session okay in the upcoming month most probably. Okay, And guys, the timing of the live session on this YouTube channel, which is Unacademy Live CSIR UGC Net, that's going to be 8:30 a.m. Clear? So if you want to attend the sessions live, then you can attend or you can join the sessions at 8:30 a.m. But they are not regularly, they are not every day. When we will have these live sessions, let me just tell you about it. See, in January on these dates and timings which I have written here, they are for the special classes. Clear? Special class is like for which you just need to do the free registration. Now after this class at 10 a.m. the other class will start. Okay. Now the point is, in January on these same dates at 8:30 a.m. I'm going to take the live sessions here as well and the special class after this. So dates will be same but the timings are different for both the classes. Clear? So dates you can just observe from here that when we are going to have the live session on this YouTube channel, which is Unacademy Live CSIR UGC Net. So today is the 16th January, then 17th January. That means tomorrow also we will have the session at 8:30 a.m. here. Clear? After tomorrow's session on 20th January and then 21st and 22nd we will have the live sessions here. Clear? So that's how the schedule for the January has been set or fixed. Clear? और बाकी कोई changes होंगे तो I will provide you the information about it. Yes, Amartya, yeah, I will also try to discuss that one. Clear? तो लैपलेस अभी हमने कंप्लीट किया. आप अगर प्रीवियस सेशंस देखेंगे ना तो आपको जो इससे पहले मैंने लाइव सेशंस लिए हैं आपको उससे भी काफ़ी कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक्स मिलेंगे. ठीक है? सो इफ़ यू हैव नॉट वॉच्ड दोज सेशंस यू कैन वॉच देयर रिकॉर्डिंग्स and at any point of time if you will have any difficulty you can let me know. Guys, even if you are having any doubt or difficulty or you want to ask anything regarding the Unacademy Plus subscription as well, so you can even message me in the learning app, that's Unacademy learning app. Okay, if you want to ask anything about the subscription, the ongoing courses, the upcoming courses. Clear? As I have provided you the information about the Unacademy Plus subscription, that is by taking the Plus subscription you can get all these benefits like the well structured and the well planned courses which will help you for your best preparation, weekly quizzes, doubt clearing sessions, mock tests, PDFs of important notes will be available to you, recordings of the live classes will be available to you, because then you will be able to watch the classes later on as well even if you are not able to attend any live class. Okay, once when you will take the subscription, after that you will be able to attend the live classes by all the top educators we are having on Unacademy Plus for your exam preparation. Also guys, by using the referral code Anjali Arora, and by applying it, you will get the 10% discount in the total subscription amount. Even you can use the referral code AnjaliALive. Clear? So any one of the referral codes you can use and apply and get the 10% discount in the total subscription amount. Done? Steps to take the subscription: initially you just need to download the Unacademy learning app. Then in the app, when you will log in and you will select the aim or the goal, which is going to be CSIR UGC Net. Okay, so then after that you will get 3 lines at the left corner. Just click on these 3 lines, you will get plus written there. Click on plus, then click on get subscription and follow the further steps. Clear? After this guys, let me just show you the formula once again. So still if you will have any doubt or any difficulty, you can tell me about it. One more thing, that is, these are the courses which have just recently started, or some of the courses are just going to start. They have not even started yet. Clear? In January month. So you will be able to attend the live classes of all these courses and the new courses which will be there in Fab as well. Okay, depending on the duration for which you will take the subscription, you will be able to attend the live classes by all the top educators. Clear? So Mehak, now what is going to happen? See, whenever the form will be available to you, it's important that you should go through the information bulletin once. Clear? Once you will go through the information bulletin, you will get it mentioned there. Because this time there was only 2 options, either JRF or lectureship. Clear? Then they have mentioned in the bulletin that okay, if somebody will select the JRF, they will be eligible for JRF as well as the lectureship both. Clear? So anytime if there will be any changes as well, just go through the information bulletin once. Clear? And you will get to know about it, whether they are considering both when somebody is selecting JRF, or they are just considering JRF, or even if they have provided you both the options to select. ठीक है, तो वो आपको चेक करना है एक बार इन्फॉर्मेशन बुलेटिन में भी जब भी फॉर्म्स अवेलेबल होंगे ना, बिकॉज इफ दे विल मेक सम चेंजेस then you will be able to get it more clearly कि okay if there are some changes or this rule is same. Clear? Excuse me guys. If anybody is having any doubt in any of these formulae, you can tell me about it. Also guys, to attend the special class which will start at 10 a.m. after this session today, clear, you can do the free registration for that from the Unacademy learning app, clear, and then you will be able to attend that class as well. Today and tomorrow, both days, we are having the special class as well as the live class here. Then after tomorrow on 20th, 21st and 22nd January, you will have the live class here as well as the special class. Clear? Very good, Shashank. Excuse me, guys. No, Shashank, today there is no 8 p.m. session. Okay, if you're talking about a special class, it's not there. It was just yesterday. It has been scheduled for the analysis class. Guys, these are the other formulae. And just by making a good command on all these formulae, you all will easily be able to solve any kind of question, okay, based on the Laplace transform. And these are the most expected formulae, like from which you can expect the questions in the exam. Clear? So I hope guys the session was helpful for all of you to prepare this topic Laplace transform, and you have got to know about this thing, that what kind of questions you can expect in your upcoming exam, okay, related to this particular topic. So all the discussion which we have done in today's session was very important, and all these formulae you just need to prepare them. You can just write them in your formula notebook, do the revision on the regular basis, and that's how you will be able to prepare them very well. Clear? So thank you very much everyone for joining this session, and if you want to attend this special class which is there at 10 a.m. today, you can do the free registration for this class, clear, from the Unacademy learning app. Clear? And tomorrow also at 8:30 a.m. we will have the live session here. Now guys, other thing is, as I've told you, these are the important Unacademy Plus courses. If you want to attend all these live classes of the courses which I'm showing you right now, or the upcoming courses as well, you can take the Unacademy Plus subscription. Clear? And when you will take the subscription, use the referral code Anjali Arora or AnjaliALive. Clear? Anyone, apply them and get the 10% discount in the total subscription amount. Thank you very much everyone for joining this session. Thank you.